Hi guys, hello dear aspirants. Wish you a good morning, good afternoon, or a good evening on the basis of when you'll be watching this video. Uh, in today's video, we are going to very quickly go through all the important major events that has happened on 8th and 9th of September. So let's get down to business very quickly. Before we do that, let me very quickly introduce myself to you. My name is Vaibhav Prakash and I'm a National Law University Ranchi alumnus. And I have been teaching since 2016, which was my final year of law school. And by now, I have successfully trained more than 2,000 plus students for CLAT and various other law entrance examinations. Now, the first important news that is important for us to understand is a person in news personalities say एक है which is Ramesh Narayan has been inducted into AFAA Hall of Fame. AFAA is Asian Federation of Advertising Associations, जिसको कि Ad Asia 2021 भी कहा जाता है. And this Hall of Fame जो है वो recognize करता है the very best people in advertising sector who have defined a complete generation of advertising. And India's Ramesh Narayan will be inducted into the Asian Federation of Advertising Associations Hall of Fame. Moving on to the second, again persons in news, personalities in news say question, मतलब एक event है. Indian biologist Shailendra Singh has won global award in turtle conservation. तो इनको बेहला टर्टल कंजर्वेशन अवार्ड जो है वो मिला है फॉर ब्रिंगिंग 3 critically endangered turtle conservation species बैक फ्रॉम द ब्रिंक ऑफ एक्सटिंक्शन. जो 3 एक्सटिंक्ट होने वाले थे उनको वापस से क्रिटिकली इंडेंजर्ड स्पीशीज ऑफ टर्टल्स को उन्होंने वापस से रिवाइव किया है. एंड ही वाज नेम्ड टू लीड द टर्टल सर्वाइवल अलायंस वाइल्ड लाइफ कंजर्वेशन सोसाइटी इंडिया टर्टल प्रोग्राम. सो शैलेंद्र सिंह को ग्लोबल अवार्ड इन टर्टल कंजर्वेशन मिला. Moving on to the next news, Rajni Kaul, the first news broadcaster for BBC Hindi, passed away. She was 93 years old and she was the first woman to join BBC Hindi as a staff member. And she was also the first woman to read a news bulletin in Hindi on BBC network in 1961. And she was very well known for her program called Indradhanush. Indian Navy's aviation wing has been honored by the President Mr. Ramnath Kovind with President's Color Award. President's Color Award is the highest honor which is bestowed on a military unit in recognition of its exceptional service to the nation. So, Indian Naval Aviation को President Color Award जो है वो confer किया गया at a ceremonial parade which was held at INS Hansa. जो जिसका की बेस गोवा पंजिम में है. Yoshihide Suga, who is the Prime Minister of Japan, has decided to step down and he will not be contesting election. And he was the Prime Minister for 1 year after Shinzo Abe resigned last September citing ill health. So Yoshihide Suga का जो approval rating है वो 30% से भी नीचे हो गया. Because Japan is witnessing its worst COVID-19 situation, the worst wave of COVID-19 infections, and on ethical grounds, he has decided that since he was not able to, he was unable to manage this crisis well, so he has decided that there should be a better able leadership in place in Japan. Moving on to the next news. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Shikshak Parv 2021. जैसा कि हम लोग को पता है 5th of September was Teachers Day, which was celebrated as Teachers Day. उसी के बाद he has inaugurated Shikshak Parv and has addressed the conclave through a video conferencing. The theme of Shikshak Parv 2021 is Quality and Sustainable Schools, Learnings from Schools in India. एंड ये इवेंट जो है वो मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन के द्वारा ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया था और ये 7 सितंबर से 17 सितंबर 2021 तक सेलिब्रेट किया जाएगा. ऑब्जेक्टिव जो है शिक्षक पर्व का इज टू इनकरेज इनोवेटिव प्रैक्टिसेस, क्वालिटी एजुकेशन, इम्प्रूविंग क्वालिटी, इंक्लूसिव प्रैक्टिसेस इन एजुकेशन, सस्टेनेबिलिटी इन स्कूल्स अक्रॉस द कंट्री जो है ये ऑब्जेक्टिव है इस इवेंट का. Moving on to the next event, Harsha Bhupendra Bangari became the new managing director of Exim Bank, Export Import Bank of India. So Harsha Bhupendra Bangari को new managing director appoint किया गया है, and she has been appointed for a period of 3 years, and she will be replacing the current मतलब जो अभी presently थे managing director David Rasquinha, जिनको कि 5 years के लिए appoint किया गया था. So Harsha Bhupendra Bangari, the new managing director of Exim Bank. Chandigarh railway station has been certified as 5-star Eat Right station. So for providing high quality nutritious food to passengers. वर्ल्ड क्लास रेलवे स्टेशन के लिए चंडीगढ़ रेलवे स्टेशन को सिलेक्ट किया गया था टू अपग्रेड इटसेल्फ ऑन द पैटर्न ऑफ वर्ल्ड क्लास रेलवे स्टेशन. एंड FSSAI फसाई जिसको कहते हैं, विच इज फूड सेफ्टी एंड स्टैंडर्ड्स अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया, ने ये सर्टिफिकेशन अवार्ड किया है, जो कि हाईएस्ट स्टैंडर्ड अथॉरिटी है फॉर फूड इन इंडिया. सो फसाई ने एक थर्ड पार्टी ऑडिट एजेंसी को इम्पैनल किया था जिसने टेस्ट किया, और since Chandigarh railway station passed those tests, therefore a certification of 5-star Eat Right station has been conferred upon it. So that's actually a very great news. Bank of Baroda has topped MeitY digital payments scorecard for 2020-21. Rank 1 आया with a total of 86% marks on the scorecard, which was issued by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. For the month of February and March 2021. This scorecard ranks 44 banks, public sector, private, foreign, payments banks, small finance banks, सबको 44 banks को rank किया जाता है in various parameters on digital businesses. In the same period last year, Bank of Baroda का rating जो है वो average था, and जो कि इस बार upgrade होके good हो गया है, where it is ranked 1. Namita Gokhale has been honored with 7th Yamin Hazarika Women of Substance Award. She is the co-founder and co-director of Jaipur Literature Fest, जो कि काफ़ी famous है. I hope आप सबको पता है Jaipur Lit Fest के बारे में. And she also mentors Himalayan Echoes and the Kumaon Festival of Literature and Arts. So इनको 7th Yamin Hazarika Women of Substance Award Namita Gokhale को दिया गया है. Former Union Health Secretary Keshav Desiraju has passed away due to acute coronary syndrome. He was the grandson of former President Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, जिनके remembrance में हम Teachers Day भी मनाते हैं. He was a 1978 batch IAS officer from Uttarakhand cadre, and he was very well known for his contribution to mental health and community health care. And he was the architect of India's Mental Health Care Act of 2017. International Literacy Days 8th of September को celebrate किया जाता है globally, and this day is about spreading awareness of importance of literacy and for individuals, communities and societies. The theme of 55th International Literacy Day is literacy for a human-centered recovery, narrowing the digital divide. Now, before we go on to the next segment, जहाँ पे कि हम 9th November के events को discuss करेंगे, let me quickly run you through the features that Unacademy has to offer. One of the largest online learning platforms in the country, Unacademy offers you multiple features, like you can raise your hand and have a live interaction in the class with your educator. You get unlimited quizzes, you can access it anytime, anywhere, live or recorded. You have the opportunity of learning from the best educators. There are weekly events which helps you tune your preparation and understand and get guidance, and you have access to mock tests and daily as well as weekly practice sets. There are multiple batches that you can join for CLAT, for your law entrance examination, for either 2022 or 2023, where you get all the features and all the best educators to train you. So you can, the details of the batches can also be found in the description of this video, so आप वहाँ से भी देख सकते हो. And when you decide to go for a plus subscription to join a batch, which will also allow you to access any of the plus courses of any of the educators जिन्होंने पहले लिया है, अभी ले रहे हैं या आने वाले टाइम पे लेंगे. So you can take a subscription, and while you do that, you can use my referral code, which is VAI10, to get a flat and straight 10% discount. वो आपको तुरंत immediately वो 10% discount जो आपके फीस पे आपको मिल जाएगा. There are quiz features for the students. आप खुद से भी launch कर सकते हो अपने friends के लिए, या फिर आप educators के quizzes में partake कर सकते हो. और जैसा कि मैं आपको बता रहा था, Unacademy offers you weekly tests Monday to Friday, open for everyone. Unacademy पे अपना एक प्रोफाइल बना लो, स्टूडेंट प्रोफाइल क्रिएट करो, सेलेक्ट CLAT as your law like your entrance exam target, and start taking free tests on a regular basis from Monday to Friday, and Saturday 11 a.m. को आपको एक Unacademy Law Aptitude Test होता है. And if you find something inappropriate in the video, you can always report it by using the form in the description of this video. And now we come to the events from 9th of September. RBI has removed lending curbs on UCO Bank, uh, which is like a public sector lender, UCO Bank, out of prompt corrective action framework on improvement in financial and credit profile. So basically, जो lending मना किया गया था UCO Bank को करने से for violation of certain guidelines, वो हटा दिया गया है RBI के द्वारा, and it was placed under this prompt corrective action in 2017 on account of high net performing assets, non-performing assets, जिनका कि बहुत ज़्यादा NPAs non-performing assets हो गए थे, and negative return on assets के कारण इनके ऊपर curbs लगा दिए गए थे. So that has now been lifted. Tata AIA Life Insurance ने नीरज चोपड़ा को as brand ambassador साइन किया है on a multi-year brand partnership as its brand ambassador. So Neeraj Chopra, gold medalist, Tokyo Olympics. So any which way he's the hot piece of cake for everyone as of this moment. So yes, वो brand recall और वो brand association के लिए काफी अच्छा होता है. So Neeraj Chopra has been signed as a brand ambassador by Tata AIA Life Insurance. Guinness World Book of Records has recognized Cristiano Ronaldo for most goals, for most international goals scored, and he has surpassed Iranian striker Ali Dei's long-held record of 109 international goals by scoring a goal against Ireland in a World Cup qualifier match. Ronaldo, at the age of 36, is a Guinness World Book record holder for most international goals of all time with 111 goals. 111 is also called as Nelson in cricketing terms. तो अगर कभी ऐसे static का कोई question है तो याद रखना 111, 222, 333 are called as Nelson in cricketing language. Moving on to the next one, Andhra Pradesh government has appointed former SBI chairperson Rajneesh Kumar as economic advisor, and his tenure is in the cabinet rank position for 2 years, and he retired as SBI chairman in October 2020 and is an independent non-executive director at Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, and now he has been appointed as the economic advisor to the Andhra Pradesh government. Gujarat government has launched Vatan Prem Yojana, where it plans to undertake public welfare projects worth 1,000 crores jointly with non-resident Gujaratis as well as resident Gujaratis by December 2022. And this project will be under the name called as Vatan Prem Yojana, and this was launched in Gujarat, focusing on rural development through public and state contributions. India is to host G20 summit in 2023. 2021 edition of G20 जो है वो रोम इटली में हो रहा है. 2022 G20 मीट जो है वो बाली इंडोनेशिया में होगा, और 2023 के लिए इंडिया को चूज किया गया है फॉर द G20 summit. So G20 की प्रेसिडेंसी फ्रॉम December 1, 2022 जो है वो इंडिया के पास होगी, एंड विल कन्वीन लीडर्स समिट G20 लीडर्स समिट इन 2023 फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. एंड पीयूष गोयल जो कि हमारे यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ कॉमर्स एंड इंडस्ट्री हैं, he has been appointed as India's Sherpa for G20 in 2023, the 18th edition. A Sherpa is actually a diplomat who undertakes preparatory work prior to a summit or a conference. So India's tallest air purifier tower has been installed in Chandigarh. So Chandigarh has been in news for its railway as well as the tallest air purifier that has been installed in the Union Territory. And So it has been installed at the initiative of Chandigarh Pollution Control Committee at Transport Chowk Sector 26 by Pious Air Private Limited. This is the highest air purifier tower of the country and covers an area of around 500-meter radius and is 24 meters high. The purification tower will clean 3.88 crore cubic feet of air from the surrounding environment. Uttarakhand Governor Baby Rani Maurya has resigned citing personal reasons. She was the governor for almost 2 years before she completed her term, and she was appointed as the governor of Uttarakhand in 2018 August, succeeding Krishan Kant Paul, KK Paul. And prior to becoming the governor of Uttarakhand, she served as the mayor of Agra in Uttar Pradesh from 1995 to 2000. Union Minister Bhupender Yadav has inaugurated Prana portal, which is Bhupendra Yadav is the Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, and he has launched a portal called Prana for regulation of air pollution in 132 cities across the country. So, portal for regulation of air pollution in non-attainment cities. This is a portal which will support, tracking of physical as well as financial status of city air action plan with respect to the air pollution and the air quality to the public. And this comes under National Clean Air Program scheme. And apart from this, he has also dedicated the first functional smog tower of India, which was installed in Anand Vihar in New Delhi, to the country at large. S&P Global Ranking projects India's GDP for financial year 2022 at 9.50 percentage. Standards and Poor Global Ratings has revised the forecast and expects economy to grow at 9.5% and 7% in 22-23 financial year, like in both these financial years 22 and 23 respectively. India's external position is very strong, and this is quite supportive of India's sovereign rating, despite the fact that we have had this deterioration in fiscal position in the recent past. India is expected to post strong economic growth in coming quarters, even as inflation, led by food prices, is likely to remain on a higher end. Karnataka Bank has launched POS device called Wise POS Go. Wise POS Go is for merchant customers to process business payments. It's a point of sale, all-in-one point of sale device, which has been made in collaboration with M Swipe Technologies Private Limited. This is another step in the direction of expanding digital payment infrastructure in the country and promote a cashless economy. A book titled Gita Govinda, Jayadev's Divine Odyssey by Dr. Utpal K. Banerjee has been launched by the Union Minister of Culture, Sri Kishan Reddy Gangapura. And this is the first ever full rhymed translation of Gita Govindam by the great 12th century poet Jayadeva. And the Union Minister also launched a program named Buzurgo Ki Baat Desh Ke Saath, which aims at enhancing interaction between the youth and the elderly population who are above the age of 95 years, who had spent around 18 years in India before India got its independence. So interaction between the youth and the elderly will help us understand the heritage and the history in a very interpersonal basis. So that program has also been launched, called as Buzurgo Ki Baat Desh Ke Saath. So with this, we come to an end of all the important events that we needed to discuss. There are special classes which are free of cost, so don't forget to join me in the special classes where you can download the lecture notes, you can raise your hand and ask your doubts. You have polls and very interactive classes which you can attend from anytime and anywhere. Go to the description, follow me on Unacademy platform so that whenever I schedule a special class, you get a notification about the same. Don't forget to subscribe to the Unacademy Law YouTube channel as well. If you like the video, please do also comment and like and share it with your friends and family. This is a Telegram channel which is for you to get a hang of places where the schedules are posted not just by me but other educators as well. And this is my personal Telegram channel called as Vaibhav Prakash Unacademy Law. So you can subscribe to this as well. Do subscribe to this Telegram channel where I'll keep posting articles, and stuff like that, so that you can practice and also get to know the classes and the schedule and all the events that I'm going to be doing. So this is what the schedule for the week looks like. So YT is YouTube classes and special are Unacademy special classes. So you can take a screenshot of it and keep in mind that uh, you know attend these classes. You have to attend these classes without fail. So see you all in those classes. Thank you so very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is Vaibhav Prakash signing off. Take care. Bye bye.